Mrs. Green here, coming from you from my humble abode. Um, I'm actually Marit Green. I am your child's math teacher, and I have had a lot of parents emailing me just desperate for some help, some advice. And so I'm giving you some unsolicited advice or some solicited advice depending on who you are. I'm not a parent. I can't do your job. You're doing amazing. I've got to say, I couldn't do it. So what you are doing is correct. I'm not telling you to change what you're doing. I'm just trying to help. That's all I'm doing right now. So if you don't like this advice, then don't do it. It's completely up to you. So my biggest advice that I'm giving to all of my parents right now, and it's not just me. I've had administrators say it in parent meetings. I've had fellow teachers, counselors, everybody says it. Have your kids follow a schedule. The district gave a schedule, and so I'm going to put it up here on the screen. So this is our Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. There's another slide that's for Wednesday. And notice that there are 6 classes. The main thing that is goofing children up right now is that they're not following a schedule and they're getting overwhelmed. And then they're not getting stuff done, and then they're getting frustrated, and then everybody's getting frustrated, and it just becomes this endless cycle that we can't get out of it. So my advice in every parent meeting that I start with is at 11 o'clock when you're done with the synchronous time, keep going. Every day there are 6 classes. Except even Wednesdays, every day there are 6 classes. School is not out until 2:50. Okay? So kids are thinking, oh, school's out at 11 and then everything else is homework. This is so much homework. I can't do it. Mom, it's so much homework. It's not homework. So they have to change their thinking. School is on until 2:50. Anything they do after 2:50 is homework. So if they follow this schedule, it's definitely going to be easier and less overwhelming. So I'm just going to kind of quickly go over it. You're going to have sit down with them. I'm going to email it to you so that you can help them with it, but have them follow the schedule and have them include breaks in the schedule. We've included breaks. If they have me 5th or 6th period, a lot of the time what we do at the very end of class from 10:50 to 11 is we just play a silly game in class. They say, Mrs. Green, can we stay in the meet and play the game? And I'm like, sure, let's do that. It's a break time. They have 20 minutes there. It's time for them to defrag their brains. They've been sitting in front of a computer screen listening to a teacher for 3 hours. So it's a good time to defrag a little bit. So they need to follow the schedule. They go 1st, 3rd, 5th. 1st, 3rd, 5th. That's 6 classes, just like a regular school day. So have them follow the schedule. Now, what that means is that if they finish their first period class that they did from 11 to 12:05, if they finish that work early, they can do old work for that class. If their PE is 3rd period and they don't have any extra work that their PE teacher is having them do, they can do makeup work. A lot of kids right now are so overwhelmed with makeup work that they don't know what to do. So have them follow this schedule. This is Wednesday's schedule. It's very different. Wednesdays, they go to all of their classes. This is the wrong one. Oh, don't even look at that. So they start out their day with their 6 classes in order. And then the afternoon, they're on their own to figure out when they're going to do their asynchronous work. And for my class, I always say they should have their Khan Academy. Do your Khan Academy by Wednesday at 2 p.m. Set an alarm. That's my advice to the kids for that, because the Khan Academy is actually their only homework. That's the only thing I expect them to do outside of the class time. So now I'm going to keep going with a little bit more advice that's specific to my class. Do the work in order. So my class is flipped. What I've done is the lessons that they watch the videos for are the lesson. It's how they're learning the material. So if they haven't watched the video and then they come to class, we're practicing in class. So what happens is in my class, if they haven't watched the video, I'm saying, okay, do you guys have any questions? And they're just not sure what to even say because they haven't learned the lesson yet. So it's really hard for them if they're not watching the videos that I'm making that are teaching the lessons. So they need to do that. They need to watch the videos in order. Okay. So if they're behind, they need to start like at the beginning of the year and go from there. Okay. Another thing, goes for all kids. Tell them to have their camera on. And then tell us that the rule is that they have to have their camera on. And then we'll keep them accountable. So if you email me and say, Mariah has to have her camera on, can you please make sure she always has her camera on? Please tell me what period I have Mariah. Oh my goodness, please, if you ever email me, tell me what period I have your child. Please. But if you say, Mariah in your second period class needs to always have her camera on, can you tell her that? Yeah, absolutely. Mariah will always have her camera on, or else I will email you and say, hey, Mariah can't keep her camera on for some reason. Is she having technical difficulties? It's really helpful for me if they have to have their camera on, because then I can say, Mariah, are you working right now? I don't see you writing. Things like that. If they don't have to have their camera on, as soon as they don't want to write and keep up with me, they just turn their cameras off. All right, and then this is my, I don't know, my thing that kind of hopefully will help you de-stress a little bit, help in a little bit of fighting. Be an accountability partner for your kids. Know their schedule. Know that if you come out of your office or you call them or you text them at 2:10, they should be doing history. So text them frequently and say, hey, are you doing history right now? If you text them and ask them, they either have to lie to your face, which they're not going to probably do that, or they're going to get back to work. They're 8th graders. They need to take responsibility for their actions. So if you know their schedule and you can just check in every once in a while, then they're more likely to be doing what they're supposed to be doing when they're supposed to be doing it. So I know it's hard. I know that everything's hard right now. And if this advice is crazy, then don't follow it. I'm not saying I know it. I know it. I don't know anything. I'm not a parent, like I said. So take it, leave it. Have a wonderful day. I really hope that I can help you. If you need anything, email me. I'm always ready to help. I hope you have a wonderful day.